Yo, what's up guys, back with another video, and today I'm telling y'all my week 7 score predictions. Let's get into it. Alright, North Texas, they're not that bad, but both teams have defensive struggles. There has been, bad things happening to both of these teams' defenses, so this is why I have it as a kind of shootout, But North Texas, I don't want to say that they win because, they haven't played anybody. South Florida, they've played people. They won by 2 to Florida, who I don't even know what to think about them. And then Miami, who they lost by 40 to 37 to be exact. So, I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be close. But I don't know. Maybe it could be a blowout. I'm not sure, though. Alright, so, okay, hold on. Before I tell you all my reasoning, if I'm talking with a lisp right now, it's because I was eating food, and I full on just, bit my tongue super hard. So, my mouth is, hurting really bad right now. So, yeah, but, okay, I think Alabama, they have the weapons. They have the offense to get into, Miami-type shootouts, right? But they control time of possession so well that they hold these high-powered offenses to points in the 20s and teens. It's pretty crazy. I know week 1, they weren't the same team that they are now. They've kind of got it together a pretty good bit more. I have no doubt that they probably beat Florida State now. Not saying for sure, but Vandy is basically Florida State with a better team. So, I don't know. Y'all think about that yourself. I already told y'all my reasoning on that last video. At the end, just watch it. But, yeah, Missouri, great offense, terrible defense. Alabama, great offense. Their defense is improving. I'll call it a 6 out of 10 defense so far. So far, okay? I know the secondary, it's not as bad as the run defense, but the run defense has been improving. Don't forget that. I might even a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10 actually. Secondary, I don't like Xavier Brown. I don't like Monty Jackson. I think the backup should have some reps over them, but, that's just me, I guess. Hey, watch out for this game. Upset alert here. This could be a trap game. I guess that's what you call it. Trap game for Ohio State. They haven't played anybody. Haven't really had to, try that much. Texas, don't even start. Don't start. That actually makes them look worse that they only won that game 14-7. So don't even start. But I don't know. Julian's saying, I don't know. I believe in if you're not behind in a game and you're up all game, you're going to do better because even one mistake it won't matter. But if you're trailing early or something, you're going to be playing on your heels or toes, whatever you call it. I don't know. But trap game. But I still got Ohio State for this just because, I just don't know. 63-10. I'm never going to forget that, bro. How is a ranked team in the FBS getting beat 63-10? That's insane, bro. So I did have it 24-17, but Oklahoma on offense did not look surprising to me. Michael Hawkins Jr. looked like a replica of Arch Manning. So why? I gave this edge to Oklahoma because whose defense do I trust more, Oklahoma's or Texas? Oklahoma's. Whose offense do I trust more right now? Not with Mateer, with Hawkins. Whose offense do I trust more? Neither one of them. I think both of them are even. The offenses are even with Hawkins in. The defense, Oklahoma has the edge. Therefore, I gave Oklahoma the win. Okay. I know. But just because it's Indiana, and Indiana's not like a, not like a always good team or always decent team like Oregon, it doesn't mean they can't beat them. Indiana has looked really good this season. I don't care. Oregon beat a fraudulent Penn State in overtime when UCLA was cooking. So, don't think too high of Oregon yet until we see what they do against Indiana. And don't think too... I don't know, actually. Alright, never mind. But don't think too highly of them until we see what they do against real teams. That's all I gotta say. I know I have them at like 3, but I moved them down to 3 after I saw their performance against... Well, after I saw Penn State's performance against UCLA. So, But Indiana wins this game. I have Indiana at 4. Just know they're probably going to 2 or 3. I don't think 1, not yet. But 2 or 3 most definitely if they win this game. So, yeah. Oregon, I don't know. It depends on which other teams drop. Alabama could lose. I don't know. So, yeah. This is going to be, I feel like it's going to be a really good game unless Indiana's a fraud and Oregon's just really good and they're better and they prove me wrong. Watch out for this. I don't care. USC that are unranked, should they be unranked? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have them ranked personally right now cuz I just got to see what they do. They barely lost to, who was it, Illinois, I think. It was Illinois. I think it was. Or Indiana. I know, ranked team, lost by 2 points. And wasn't it a away game? I can't remember, but trap game for Michigan. Kind of, yeah. But, yeah, I got USC for this. Michigan, their offense isn't explosive as USC's. Well, Justice Haynes is, at least, and Bryce Underwood, he's improving every game, but who has he really played to look good? Other than Oklahoma, and he ain't even looked good in that game, did he? So, Justice Haynes is really their only life on offense, so Jaden Mayav, USC 30-27, it's not unrealistic. If you know ball, it's very realistic. Trap game for Georgia. Really, I think it'll be close. Unless Kirby Smart just really changed this team. But I don't know. From what I've seen, this is realistic. Auburn's defense. When did it become bad? Auburn's defense isn't the problem. It's good. Their offense is what the problem is. And that's why I think Auburn loses this game. Even though Georgia doesn't score a lot of points. 24-20. That's not that far off. It could be a blowout. Kirby Smart being the head coach. It could, but could be an upset. I picked before the season, on the off season, Auburn winning 28-25, which still on the table, but I don't know. Georgia has a lot of defensive struggles. That's the thing I'm worried about. Auburn could win this. Because Auburn, they're struggling with sacks. But, say they don't have pressure on the quarterback all game. Their receivers are cooking that trash Georgia secondary. It's going to be a long day for Georgia. Cam Coleman, Eric Singleton Jr., Malcolm Simmons, I think. Yeah. They're going to have a field day. So, it's a toss-up. I think it's really even. Now, South Carolina, they're 3-2. They got blown out one time by Vandy, who I think very highly of. And their starting quarterback got hurt, who is their best player. And, they lost by 24 at home. So, does that mean they're a bad team? No, it doesn't. I think that South Carolina may have a season like last season. Maybe take a third loss, probably. Maybe even a fourth. but they went out for the rest of the season. Like last season, started out 3-3. What happened? I'm waiting. They won 6 in a row. They lost their bowl game by 4 points because Illinois, their coach, was being very cringy, I would say. I think South Carolina should have won that game, but it doesn't matter, really. Bowl game. But, yeah, South Carolina, yeah, LSU has a defense. Where's their offense? South Carolina, they've looked good on both sides, really. From what I've looked at, I have not watched their games. I'm not going to lie. I haven't. I have been a box watcher on South Carolina. I mean, I just haven't watched their games. I haven't gotten to it. So, my bad. But that's my prediction still from looking at stats. I've watched LSU, and can LSU win this? Yeah, sure. But can South Carolina win it? Yeah. So, yeah, I got South Carolina for this. Now, Utah, I don't know why they're unranked right now, and Illinois is ranked. But that's a whole different story. But, well, no, it's not really. But Utah, they should be at least 25 if Illinois is ranked after the atrocious game they had. Utah should be ranked somewhere, at least in the top 25. And Arizona State, I don't get why they're ranked, but not Utah. But whatever. I think Utah goes in this game and makes a statement, takes Arizona State's spot, and Arizona State gets unranked. So that's just my take. I don't know though.